What you call an icon living? Starter record label Misfits just did it.
Nylon cover 5 minutes. Whoa, we are too hot in the business.
Alright, so tip number 1, alright, and that's the around the ears. How to do a lineup around the ears. What you want to do is you want to take the hair down a guard size lower. Just like I do on the front line, I do it behind the ears as well. So the guard that I chose to take the hair down on top is a 1.5. I got the one guard on with the lever open, and behind the ears, I closed the lever just to bring it down a little bit more so you can get a crispier cut. What you want to do is you want to use your corners of the blade and make sure you start in the middle. By starting in the middle, it allows you to go shorter distance on both ends. When doing a lineup, you never want to start from one end all the way to the other end. Always break it up by starting in the middle. That way, you could judge whether the curve around the ear is symmetrical. The only time where you want to use the full blade is when you're at the end of the lineup where it's straighter. You gotta kind of use your wrist motion while you do it. Don't just rely on the straight blade. You gotta use your corners and just kind of go in that C motion. Just create a line first. It could be jaggedy, you know what I mean? It don't have to be perfect. You'll start doing it perfect when you do your detail work. So just keep that in mind.
Where you get your beats?
Alright, you guys, we got my man Chris in the building.
What's up, man?
He drove all the way out here from Fresno. That's like 3.5 something hours away just for the haircut. Just for the haircut. That's a lie. That's a lie. He actually had a concert to go to. He ain't going to no concert, no nothing. Just for the haircut. He don't have a date. His girl ain't here. Again, that's a lie. His girlfriend is right there in the back. Yeah. He just came out here just strictly for the haircut. But nah, what's your name, where they can find you at?
You can look me up at IC Barber, 2 R's at the end.
IC Barber, 2 R's at the end. If you ever in Fresno, make sure you book your appointment.
Yes, sir.
Let's go. Next tip is to use this Peruvian white miracle styling foam. So this is what the bottle looks like, and how I like to apply it is I like to apply a generous amount at the top of the head. I don't like applying it to the sides because I don't want it dripping on the cape. So what I'll do is just apply a generous amount to the top, brush it all the way in, make sure it spreads through evenly with a brush, then clean up the excess foam with a towel. After that, I'll throw a do-rag on, make sure I wrap the strings around the head, then I'll tie it up in the back, make sure it's nice and snug by pulling the tail of the do-rag down. Next, you want to blow dry it with the do-rag on so everything could be nice and dry when you take off the do-rag. Meanwhile, if my client has any facial hair, I like to work on that before I take off the do-rag before it's fully dry. After that, we could take off the do-rag and line them up. Don't use it on wavers, all right? Like elite wavers, don't use it on them wavers. Use it on people that is trying to get waves. They're not really serious. They got some ripples in. This will make the hair really stand out and the waves pop. You could form a little bit of, you know, waves with this product. Also, it lays the front line down so you can get a crispier line. YouTube, listen up. We got a package that just came in the mail. I don't really know who it's from. Let's just get it open. All right, let's get it open. Let's see. New clippers. This is from, who is this? Stylecraft. All right, let me set that here. Then they sent some combs, a brush, which I like these. Let me see. Got another comb, clipper of a comb, and a hat. And the rest is kind of like, you don't need that. But let's open this hat. Let's show you what it looked like. All right, got the brush. These brushes right here, I like these. Nice and wide. Got the combs. We don't need to open these. Let's get into this. And it got different cases to it, different color cases. I probably will put the black one on. That's just me. But here it is. The SC Rebel. All right, now that I showed you that, get back to the video. So the next tip is to use gel to lay down that front line, and that will give you an illusion as if the hairline is enhanced when you go to line it up. What it does is lay the hair down real nice, you blow dry it, and then kind of let it dry, kind of cool the hair off a little bit when you apply heat, because you know heat gonna make it melt a little bit, but dry. You only use the blow dryer on cold. So once you do that, line it up, you'll see a big difference from, you know, the front line on how it's naturally just lined up and when you use the gel.
I do it for the bag. 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 I do it for the bag.
So next tip is the flick out motion with the zero guard. A lot of you guys have problems with the, you know what I'm saying? The motion is basically, you gotta catch the rhythm, all right? I usually go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 when I'm attacking that middle line. So the idea of it is like when you're, like let's say you have a pencil and you scrape it real fast on a piece of paper and then it kind of fades at the end of that paper, you know, with the pencil. Basically, let me show you real quick. So as I flick with the pencil, you'll notice it fades around the end of where the pencil stops. Basically, that's what you're doing with the zero guard to hair, all right? You're going real fast, getting that fade effect, making it blend into the next guide.
Where you get your beats?
So with the flick out motion, what I'm doing is I'm placing the blade on the line and flicking real quick. I developed a 3 rhythm motion, like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's what I developed. You could develop your own motion, whatever works for you. I always recommend barbers to start below the line and flick to the line, but in some cases you're gonna have to attack that line and just kind of adjust your lever as you go up. But to sum up the flick out motion, the object of it is just to flick real fast so you could get that fade effect. Another tip, you could also use this product for detailing your fades. You put the product on a brush the fade down, and that's gonna lay the hair down to where you could do detail work, use your corners of the blade, and you know, get those areas nice and clean.
Where you get your beats?
So when I use the Peruvian styling foam, I apply it to the brush first and brush it in. I make sure it's all in there. That way, you're basically stretching out the hair, getting it to lay down to its maximum potential. That way, you could get a better look at the blend with the hair stretched out. Then you want to blow dry and lock it in. That way, everything is dry and stiff. That way, you could go in and do some detail work. There's a lot more tips and tricks you can use when cutting hair. This is just my 5.
Spider-Man's coming out soon, bro. We've been having a big debate about which is the better Spider-Man.
Okay, talk about Spider-Man. Come on, what are we doing?
The old Spider-Man's better.
Old Spider-Man's better?
Yep.
Why? Let's give reasons.
I think he's better because he was going through real life things as a teenager. You know, this newer Spider-Man is just, I feel like it's watered down. You know,
It's watered down?
it's for kids, which I kind of get. But in the end, which one's better?
Whose suit is better?
That's Tony Stark's suit.
I mean,
He didn't make his suit.
Okay, let's take down the fact that it's his suit, it's her suit, it's their suit. Who blame?
I think
We're just saying whose suit is better.
I think, man, I mean,
Whose suit is better,
it's like
Danny?
it's like 19 years newer though. That's why it's gonna be better. The
Danny,
new one.
whose suit is better?
I mean, the new one is better.
Okay, all right. I'm just trying to get you to understand that. All right. Who gets the girl? Come Come on, Danny.
Dude, I'm sweating, man. Leave me alone.
Talk about it.
I honestly think like the new Spider-Man is better than the old one, just the character-wise. But the older movies are better because like I didn't like how the storyline went on the new ones.
Talk about it. Is there anything you want to say?
The old Spider-Man is better, bro. Toby goes all the way, man. Come on,
Toby?
Yeah.
Alright.
Toby's a sad little puppy. Bro, he's supposed to play a high schooler, but he looks like he's 30 already. How do you have a 5 o'clock shadow in the morning? I don't get it.
Memo. Come on.
I'm trying to work here, bro.
Come on.
I'm trying to work here. I'm working.
Come on. George.
What do you gotta say? What?
I already said my piece. I already said my piece.
What Spider-Man is better?
The new
The
Spider.
old Spider. Exactly. Exactly. Get out of here. Here, take your camera back.
That was a good one. You got me. George, anything you want to say?
Anything I want to say?
Just anything. It's random. You don't have to.
These are my new favorite clippers right here, hands down. Better than Magic Clips.
No, we're not doing that.
What?
We're not doing that.
What's up?
Justin.
Hey, yo, fan on, Justin.
Come on, Danny.
Dude, I'm sweating, man. Leave me alone.
That's the part that.
What do you want to say to Joe Biden right now?
What's up, baby? Let me take you out to dinner.
Hey, yo.
What do you want to tell Joe Biden right now?
What's up, baby? Take me out to dinner.
Hey, yo.
I'm just kidding. Alright, dude.
What do you want to say to Joe Biden right now?
What about Danny's handshake? Oh yeah.
I did, huh?
Danny's handshake.
No, me and Danny don't have a handshake. Oh, we do? I already did him. We already did this, right? Oh, okay.
Can I get a real handshake?
All right.
There we go. Ooh, okay.
Oh, what a snap!
Oh, the snap. Oh.
What a snap! George, what do you want to say to Joe Biden right now?
I don't know. I don't got nothing to say there.
Uncle Kid.
I know. Lower our gas prices.